Hi, I'm James at British Customs. Today we're going to show you how to remove your upper brake line for the front brakes in preparation for replacement or installing handlebars. So first thing we need to do is we need to get the fluid out of the brake system before we can disconnect the brake line. If your master cylinder is not sitting level, you want to loosen up your handlebars and make it so that it's sitting level. So we'll use a 5mm Allen. Loosen that up. We just want to turn it so that when I take this cap off, I don't have fluid come pouring out of there. So I can do that. Snug that up. So now we get our Phillips head screwdriver. Take those two screws out. You want to be careful. This brake fluid is very corrosive, will destroy paint jobs and stuff, so you don't want to get any of it on any of your paint. If you do, you need to wash it down with water right away. So now, to get the fluid out, we're going to hook up our vacuum to the bleeder nipple on the brake there. With our 11mm wrench, we're going to open that up. Now we can hook up the air. Turn that on and get all the fluid out. All right, now that all the fluid's out, we can tighten this back up. And then before disconnecting, I want to turn this back on to make sure no fluid comes out of the hose. Let's put that cap back on. So I like to stick a paper towel or something in there and then get the cap back on. That way I don't have stuff falling out of there, any residual fluids when I take this off. So now we're going to remove the banjo bolt here. This is a 14mm. And you want to be holding your brake line, put a little rag under here, because there may still be a little bit of residual fluid come out of there. But if you're not holding the brake line, it's going to want to spring up, and then if there is any fluid, it's going to shoot it all over the motorcycle. So hang on to it. Okay. So here's a little tool that I got ready to go here, which is basically just a piece of rubber hose on a banjo bolt. If you try to stick the banjo bolt back in, well, it's got holes that run through it, so that's not going to stop anything from leaking out. So put the rubber hose on there, and that'll keep any residual fluids that are in there from dripping out, or at least slow them down significantly enough. So you just want to get a rag and put it in here to catch any drips. I'm going to use an 18mm wrench just to hold this for support, and then a 10mm wrench to loosen that up. Okay, now we can disconnect it out of this channel here. Bring it down. And that's how you remove your brake line.